Okay, so I'm going to try and stay out of the way here a little bit. And this is what I call the hop on up game. So wonderful that you can use whatever you have around the house. So we're actually using 2 Chesterfield cushions, hop together. So I'm just going to ask them to hop on up. And I'm going to get them off. Now, can you see that they're moving around and they're squishing a little bit? Now, I'm asking him to get off on the yoga mat so that he doesn't slip and slide on the floor. It's pretty simple. You can use it on your bed. You can use literally anything. So what we're going to do is we're going to change that up a little bit. I'm going to put something else on there. Down. Excuse me, get off. Get off. Thank you. Hey, hop up. So, we're not looking at the same challenge again, are we? Off. Come on, get off. You see, he always turns around and faces me, but I want him to go somewhere else other than facing me, just so that you can see the difference. So, requires some thinking here. Now you see my dogs are pretty advanced in some of these things. So they get that when they come up, they need to find the spot that kind of settles things down. Just try one more time to take that cushion off. Okay, hop up. And if I wanted him to do any one of these things, we could do yes. Now he's in a sit. You can get him to stand just because there's enough room for him to do that. And you see, a little bit of a challenge as it moves forward. Hi, that's lovely. He's mastered lineup. Can you guess? So we just turn him around a little bit. When he stands on the front edge, it tips more down. Yes. You get a good shot of the tail. We turn around. Well, clearly we're on a different agenda. There we go. Yeah, good job. Good job. Off. Thank you. Good job. Okay, so I'm going to show you with the bigger dog, same exercise, using the same equipment. Now, we've got 2 front feet on, right? These are 24-inch cushions, about that. You can come up. Okay, good job. So the choice was to sit, right? So there's a little bit of wobble. So she's not going to be able to balance quite as much in a sit position because she can't engage as easily. Now, if I was to try and get her to stand up, what is the technical problem? Is that number one, she doesn't want to because she's not a goof. Come on, off. Okay. So that will show you right here why she won't do this, other than the fact she's got one foot stuck out all over here. Go over there. Go get out of the way. So her foot length, she can't get her back level, right? Hop up. Hop up. So naturally she's going to try and step off. So if I try and get her back up, now, look at the feet position. There's not a hope. Now, she can do that, and certainly it's fine to do that, but I have a ratio that I use. No more than 15% of what you do. Come on. No more than 15% of what you do with the large dogs, or even with the small dogs, but more often with the large dogs, should be with their feet out of position on stuff that's too small. Now she's got a level back, but her feet are out of position. So the other way that they adapt is they try and put their feet in the right position, but their back roaches. So they do need to have this experience, but not all the time, and not the majority of the time. Off you get, good girl. So, I'm going to show you that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what you could do. Now obviously if you have a bunch of these, it's much easier. We have 2 right here. So, you go over here, do cutty, hop up. It's not really a hop up, is it? So now, when I move her head, she's getting motion primarily on the front, but not on the back. So when you're using two separate things, it's not the same exercise as two stacked. So come on, off you come. So what we'll do, so we just happen to have a leather couch that has a chair, a cushion that comes off. It's a little bit bigger, so it's overshadowing the others. So just wait, I don't want to get my butt out of the way here. So what we're going to do is, and just because I don't want it to tip a lot, I'm going to stick that down there. And stay off, please. Move. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this underneath just so that if she does step on the edge, it doesn't go all the way down. Now, I want you to come down over here, right here. So I want it coming on from the non-slip end. So there's another option. You can do that. I'm going to just go to the, I'm going to move around. Push. Yeah. Now the leather cushion, it has less give in it. It's a higher quality Chesterfield. It's something worn out. It's a higher quality Chesterfield than the other one. But you can see it's not, this is not like turning on the floor. Right? Good. Okay. So she settles herself down by sitting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask her to get off. I'm going to do this again. Good job, Gertie. Come on. Thank you. Here, you go that way for a bit. Come over here. Thank you. Hop up. And again, perfect world, I'd be looking at feet positioning. I got front feet. Back feet are wonky, but this one I'm working on a different scenario. So I'm using my treat to turn her around. Yeah, she looks at the ground and is like, what is going on? Good job! Okay, off you get.